being delayed big time because we had a major storm come through the good old Cleveland, Ohio. Um, so we might do hot mess in the evening tonight, but yeah, definitely our regular 420 studio show is because we don't have no power to do anything, so we're not that set up that we got backup. But I'm sure EP is working on it real hard. And be careful out there if you're on the streets of Cleveland too. You know, all the lights out on the west side of Cleveland with a lot of rain. Ranches is down, so be very, very careful. And those of you don't know, especially you pieheads out there, if you forget, treat all of these lights like a stop sign. So if you come up to the light, that's a four-way stop sign. If it's a stoplight, more than likely a stop sign is for four streets at a crossroad, and everybody you go right to left. If all four of y'all make it there, you know what it is. But it's like I need to say that, and you younger drivers who don't know that, you have to treat that as a four-way stop sign. When you come to all of these lights with this power out, a lot of you guys out there, and if you high and you forgetting that, don't be out here. You gotta be careful with that, man. Don't be out here so high and you can't operate through these traffic signs because it could be dangerous. I don't recommend you be out here driving like that any damn way. We can't say that, but it's a big day in Ohio, even for marijuana, the recreational weed. We had a great show planned for you today. Good guests coming on. And we just got to reschedule it for next week. You can never beat Mother Nature. There's only a couple people can ever wreck my party back in the day, and that would be Mother Nature and the police. But now, because I don't have police issues no more, because I keep it under 2.5 ounces commuting, and I don't get high in my car, nothing. I really don't, don't drive around being high anyway. But going recreational in there, they still got medical dispo prices. So if you're a veteran, I think it's all right. But you still paying for weed that you can't touch, can't smell. Our dispos is not as that sophisticated enough here yet. So it's like archaic. So to me, you're just gonna be cleaning out the shelves of the of the medical places. And if I was anybody, I would get Glendalis weed. If you could find Glendalis out of the Rex, that's a good grow. you know Anything from Clutch, shout out to those guys. Clutch has always had premium cannabis. The Buckeye people too. I used to love they freaking sativa is very good. So, it is some good brand, good medical weed that's offering from recreational, but these prices is ridiculous. They just gonna keep. That's why you need to know somebody in the traditional market that's honorable about what they do and standing on 10 toes on what they buying, knowing where they buying it from, where to get it, or watching it grow is so important these days. I'm gonna tell you, that's just beyond um, trusting where your sources is coming from. And still, and you don't really even know that the dispos with their paperwork and everything should be, if they're doing it all the way right. But if you involve people in anything, somebody's gonna be trying to scam that. So it's gonna be interesting to see. I can't wait till the first dispo get busted buying some weed out the back door because they can't keep up with the supply and demand. I don't think it's gonna be no demand for dispo weed. It's a couple goody two shoes want to go in there to look what it like. But after everybody done went across the Monroe and the Michigan to go into a medical dispensary to buy weed, man, that shit's so sterile and trashy that you gonna come see somebody in the streets, man. Go to your local smoke shop. Come see us at 3385 and get you some a good bag of THCA, and we would get you to exactly what kind of medicine or what kind of recreational use you like to get to. You need a good bud tender out here too, and I'm not gonna take the time to go to all of these dispos to sample this weed at that price just to give you guys a hookup. If I hear about it and it's good, I'll probably go seek it out for you guys to see if it's worth getting. But I gotta hear a good story about something to make me go pay those type of prices. And I'm a veteran too, so I get a savings. I don't know how the rest of y'all doing it. Go see the dude. Go see your cousin. It's gonna give you a better shake for that. Here we go, Cleveland, man. It's like real out here. Yeah, it was a bad storm that went through, man. It was good to catch a lot of that good rainwater, but I can't see too much else. I guess pruning the trees, but it's necessary. And people just ignorant in this city, man. When the Here's a little FYI: if the if the service vehicle, fire department, police, or the ambulance got their light on, why you don't pull over to the right? I mean, these people we worse than New York right now, man. I mean, if you know what I'm saying, if your grandmama was in the back of that, or they were going to rescue your sister or some shit like that, you wouldn't do that shit. So I don't know why we not courteous out here as drivers, man. I mean, we drive around here. That's why I don't know. I think potheads just be going slow and really don't give a shit. So I don't think that's our community at all. But it's weird out here. Yeah, like look up online. The best thing for y'all guys to do for to find out, just ask Google. You'll find a dispensary that has a license close to you, and give us a report back in the comments. But I'm not. Like I say, I'm not a fan of Monroe, Michigan at all too. But the quality of weed that I can't say that for everybody because I had it all. But my experience, everything good be sold out by the first 3 people to go in there. Can't buy onion or nothing. Ain't no onions for sale, so that already puts you back in the trap. And they'll sell you a half for $170. I know plenty of people on this dang planet, right, man. I know some people you could get a quality, damn near the whole thing, man. Please, man. Holler at your good bud tender. They probably got a plug for you, or at these prices, it's got to be competitive. I mean, you just driving people. That's the funny thing about the law, and they not like asking us good questions to get this thing done. Um, this is very interesting, but it's great. I'm glad it's gonna help break the stigmatism of the cannabis, and then one thing, it's just gonna be something in our society, and I'm looking forward to those days right there. But like always, man, shout out to my good people, and don't forget this weekend we got the 4030 uh, hip hop anniversary celebration over there. We do it every year, the little block party with St. Clair Superior, Days One. Check that out. I know we got plenty of great artists. I know we got Nerve DJ showing up, DJ Shani Shandi, DJ 88 gonna be there. Johnny O, the Grand Wizard. If you motherfuckers don't know, you better find out. Johnny O, the Wizard, the Grand Wizard from turntablism, and one of the legends of Cleveland. He gonna probably stop through there too. So that's 4030. Sohigho will be there. Hopefully we had a Cleveland truck out there this weekend, and this should be a really good event. So don't forget to tap into that. I probably have something special for all you 21-year-old and over people. Come see me. I might have you a good deal. I know I am. I'm gonna have you something good. We should be away. We'll check out which way the wind is blowing and try to make our smoking lounge away from the people and be conscious of people who don't participate. So that's how we'll do that, 21 and over, and that, you know how we do, because it is kid friendly. So you might need to do what you need to do before you get that, but I'm gonna be there like all day. That's 12 to 12 this Saturday, August 10th at the Red Lion, 4030 St. Clair. Please drop in on that. We're gonna keep trying to get better than as we do every week. I'm not gonna give you all the information, but the biggest news out here to me is the dispos are open for business with recreational. But let me tell you right now, at them prices, they almost act like we ain't in Ohio, man. That don't make no sense at those kind of prices. I mean, yeah, it's gonna get competitive because it has to, or I think it's gonna put some people out of business. 'Cause I don't think even the medical people gonna be like, well, why would I pay for the medical card to pay more money for a similar quality, if not better quality weed for a cheaper price? And I don't know if that's not gonna become unconstitutional. I mean, that's the one part that America gonna say with capitalism, you can't force me to pay more for a product that's the same at a cheaper price. And I don't even know. Like that's it's about to be some re-regulation things going on with this. I mean, we got to be realistic, in my opinion, because we are Ohio. As much as New York, you can see what happened when they didn't do it. I think, and my hope is we go just like Virginia. It's just said, fuck it, we just don't care about weed no more. Weed is not on our radar. It's Schedule 3 as far as, it ain't got no schedule as far as we can. We just don't want you under 21 using it. Other than that, have at it. And then it's even certain things like, do you stop an 18-year-old from smoking CBD? So it's some answers. It's some things that we got, and we already know the answer to these things, though. You know, it's not hard. We got a lot of people to do it. So we appreciate y'all. Sorry for the abbreviated thing, but we got another one up. We appreciate EP at the Voice of Radio. Like I said, bad storm in Cleveland today. We still without power. Um, I know my people over in Lorain, Ohio, it's got power. Also, shout out to my man Ramon Rivas, who sported our flag on his mic this weekend at Dunlap's Bar and Grill for the Sunday night comedy thing, open mic with him, and it was TJ's birthday. It was a great little event. It was Puerto Rican Day parade this weekend. It was a lot of things going on in Cleveland. Friday we did hang out with at an art show. I'll be forgetting my man's name. My bad, but Jake Paul was there. It was very good. It was interesting. I'm a little partial, you know. I like my man Days' art. I mean, it was some pieces that I might have bought, depending on the prices. Maybe if I maybe, but not. But it was great. But the photography, his photography is through the roof. The photography was through the very roof. But it was a great soiree this weekend, and it was just like a smoke friendly, you know, don't smoke inside. It was no even, they ain't want you hitting no vape inside because of the art, and that is kind of disrespectful, be smoking around the art. But it was a nice smoking lounge outside. It was pretty cool. It was something to do. And but we gonna have some more like this weekend's event and Cannabash too. Cannabash, shout out to paper makers down in Columbus. Got a whole batch of feedback from that one. Did not make it out there because of all the stuff going on up here. But the Cannabash looked like a rip-roaring success. I'm gonna definitely try to be a vendor at next year's event to get out there. But that just seemed like it was really a good ass festival right there. Those guys always been cool and cordial with me. Shout out to Sohigho, Sowhigho Seeds. Hopefully we get him in the studio very, very soon. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. Hopefully we'll be back on the Voice of Radio. Well, we will be back on the Voice of Radio here in a bit. But for now, thank y'all. Y'all stay safe out here in Northeast Ohio for sure. Stay safe all over the world, man. And like my man EP always says, if you don't want to punch nobody in their face, smoke weed. Smoke weed and you won't punch somebody in their face. Y'all be easy. Thank y'all so much. Don't forget 4030 Red Lion Tattoo coming up this week. Appreciate y'all.